Than a decade ago, a United States naval ship was named after civil rights leader Medgar Evers. However, Pentagon leaders are now considering renaming that ship. As you can imagine, this is receiving a lot of backlash, especially from the Evers family. 3 on your side's Quentin Smith speaks with his niece. And Quentin, what is she saying about this?
Well, Courtney, and she's hoping it won't happen. I spoke with Supervisor Wanda Evers. She believes this is being done to erase everything her uncle stood and fought for. Now she's fighting back and speaking up to make sure his name is not removed from the ship.
4-letter word, race.
Hinds County Supervisor Wanda Evers is not biting her tongue when it comes to the thought of her uncle, Medgar Evers, having his name removed from a U.S. naval ship.
My uncle died for us to be where we are today, and for them to just take his name, they already took it out of Washington. Now you want to take his name off a boat?
These are photos of the ship. It was named after Evers back in 2011. Evers, who was also a World War II veteran, spent his life fighting for civil, equal, and voting rights. It ultimately cost him his life. He was shot and killed in the driveway outside his Jackson home more than 60 years ago. But despite his courageous efforts, the Secretary of Defense says he wants to remove Evers' name from the ship because he deems it as, quote, wokeness from the military. It's a decision that does not sit well with Evers' niece.
What does that accomplish for you? How can you sleep at night? Because this man saved a lot of their people also. I'm just saying it. You know, it wasn't just about blacks. It was about blacks, whites, and everybody.
Evers' family members believe this is just the latest attempt to erase history and discredit his accomplishments. Earlier this year, back in March, President Trump ordered Evers' name to be removed from the Arlington National Cemetery website, which featured a section honoring African Americans who fought in the nation's wars. His family now vowing to never let his name nor legacy be erased or forgotten.
We have to understand what we're dealing with in this day and time. And if you have a voice, you have to fight. You know, it's time to fight. It's time out for sitting in a room conversating. When I'm not talking about violence, I'm talking about use your voice to show, you know, that we can stand too.
So in all, there are 8 ships the Secretary of Defense wants to rename. At this time, there's still no word on when a final decision will be made. Quentin Smith, 3 on your side.